The only person that's stopping you from achieving your goals is yourself, boy. Oh yeah. So your worst enemy is yourself. The scrolling through TikTok, the refusing to wake up and hitting the snooze button early in the morning, those are your enemies. Yourself. Because who's gonna determine whether you fail or not? You win or lose. That's you, right? So don't compete with other guys, right? Don't have a competition with other people, you know. Like I want to get in shape, right? Like I want to have that this physique, you know. Like, but I'm not gonna compete with a dude who worked out for like 10 years. I've only worked out for like 3 years. I know. Like you've worked out for 3 years, like yeah, you're still small. Like, calm down. I'm working on it, alright. But I've been really inconsistent, so I'm trying to work on it, man. And like my diet is bad, so like calm down. Don't roast me too hard. I'm working on it, alright. And yeah, my competition is my past self. I'm not basing myself on other people's standards. Like they've worked on this way far along, and why should I compare myself to them? Like their life is not the same as mine. Their circumstances are not the same as mine. You know, like ask yourself, what would a better version of me be doing right now? Like, would they be studying right now? You know, working on their future instead of playing games? Challenge yourself thoughtfully, consciously, because if you're not careful, you'll get challenged by yourself. You have two factors that are affecting how you live out your day: your id and your superego. Think of superego as your loyal friend, right? They know what's best for you. Superego will say, hey, don't scroll through TikTok. You should work on yourself instead. You should go work out. You should go read some books. Work on your business. Study. That's superego, right? And then id basically says, "Ah man, you have enough time, you know, like it's summer. It's summer. You don't need to work so hard. You don't need to work hard yet, right? You can just wait. You can hold on for another day. We should go play video games instead." Those two factors are fighting over you day by day. You'll normally go with the id side. Think about it this way: would you rather work your butt cheeks off for 2 hours straight, or eat cookies, binge Netflix, watch anime, you know, watch the hub, and then and not suffer any repercussions, and not suffer at all, because our brains don't understand how bad those things are. These things like the hub, the Netflix, excuse me, these foods that are man-made GMO. Oh yeah, boy, these things are new. And our brains have not evolved to think that, hey, this is really bad. And so we think that it's completely normal. You know, like, but in reality, it's just a completely waste of time. Basically, every day, the two factors in yourself, the id and the superego, are fighting over you. Suffering in a good way and suffering in a bad way. And we can't really blame the brain for that because, well, back then, it's basically instinct. We follow our id, our desires. Oh yeah, like without our desires to, well, desire to eat food, thirst for information, then we wouldn't have progressed up until now. Okay, we wouldn't have the things we have right now. Like we wouldn't have the internet, computers. Those would not be here if it weren't for the desire to learn as humans. But right now, boy, in the modern days, like where brain rot is very common, like it's prevalent now, it's everywhere, ubiquitous. Oh yeah, I learned that word like a couple days ago. Ubiquitous, meaning like it's present everywhere, you know. Basically, there's too much information to consume now. And every time you scroll through TikTok or shorts, your brain is gone. Your brain is melting. Scientifically, no, but metaphorically, I think it is, bro. Like, I can't even think straight right now. Even on TikTok, like, I just go through, like, Facebook, I just see nonsense. Like, Tung Tung Sar and Bombardillo Crocodilo, like, anyways, let me get back to the topic. Every single day, you're fighting a tug of war. You're at the right side, trying to improve your life, and you are also on the left side, destroying your life. This is your id, this is your super ego, alright? And your life is in the middle. You, trying to improve, is your present self, right? You're pulling hard, but it seems like you're losing. Why is that? I mean, you're competing with yourself, right? Well, here's the truth. You're not competing with yourself. It's not just you. There are other people pulling on that rope as well. Now, what do I mean? Like, What? I thought you were talking about how you're in a competition with yourself. Well, technically yes, but like in reality, nah. It's more like you're having a tug of war and your competition are companies. TikTok, social media, like the hub, and even YouTube if you don't use it wisely, because companies have modified it so that entertainment feels like a drug. You might say to yourself, "Hey, I've worked hard, so I'm gonna entertain myself for, well, like 15 minutes only," and then you find yourself wasting a couple of hours. You're competing with companies and yourself, your desires. And so again, you on the right side, and then companies along with yourself on the left side. Now, obviously, you're at a major disadvantage. That's why I said your worst enemy is yourself. Okay? Because it's your desires. And the company has it by the balls. They have you by the balls. Now that I've got that point across, how do we actually solve this? Like, if companies have us by the balls, then how do we solve that? Well, it's simple. Cut off every company one by one, right? It's a very weird analogy. I know this isn't scripted, so I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it works, I guess. And so, do you cut your balls off? Or do you cut their arms off that are grabbing on you? Oh yeah, you cut their arms off. Or you make them let go. You don't cut your balls off, metaphorically speaking. You don't need to cut off your balls. They can stay. Alright? But you need to either cut their arms off or make them let go. And so that you'll be more likely to win that tug of war. Oh yeah! I know this analogy is very weird and, out of the place, but it works. But yeah, it's going to be hard and you're gonna suffer a lot. But the struggles and sacrifice that you have gone through will feel exhilarating. Oh yeah, shout out to Senku. E equals MC squared. But yeah, your worst enemy is yourself, and you're the only person who'll decide whether you win or not, lose or succeed, and so win that tug of war. With that being said, this video is getting quite long. If you like this video or related to it, then consider subscribing, leaving a like, and leaving a comment. If you didn't like it, then still leave a comment, alright? You can dislike this video, I don't care. And tell me like my nose looks like an egg. And also, if you like this video, then I'm sure you'll also like this one. It's the best video on YouTube, your grandma will like it. With that being said, stay weird, stay wonderful, because it's your boy, FVT, signing out.